Hello, dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. As always, guys, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't done so, I encourage you to do so. It helps with growing the channel, getting the video out there for more people, as well as keeping me accountable. For personal readings, all that information can be found down below in the description. So, Leo, we have this energy, always a leader, never a follower. Follower. So you're showing up in a space as the leader. You're showing up, and when I say that, it doesn't necessarily have to be at work. This can be at a place like where you do something that you do for fun, like a hobby or something like that, at home, whatever it is. But you're showing up as a leader. People are looking up to you. People are inspired by what it is that you're doing. People are looking at you. There's a lot of attention on you this week, and you're loving it. Hey, let's be honest, you're loving the energy, you're loving the attention, and it's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that, because again, you, wherever it is that you go, you demand some type of like your presence demands attention, right? And it's like it may have been that you may have been dimming your light a little bit, to please other people or to let somebody else shine or whatever. But it's like, hey, it doesn't matter how bright you're shining, that's never going to affect somebody else, right? A person is going to be as bright as they want, right? They're going to shine as bright as they want, depending on what they're willing to do, right? And what are they willing to go after their dreams? Are they willing to be themselves? Are they willing to go after their goals? Are they willing to be committed and consistent with the things that they want to do? And you're finally realizing that you don't have to dim your light because other people around you are not shining as bright. It is what it is. Yeah, that's my phrase for today. It is what it is. So a lot of you, again, this is just something that comes naturally to you. So even if you are trying to like dim your light, or you're trying not to be like the life of the party or whatever it is, you still are. This is just for those Leo that this is going to resonate. This is just something that comes naturally to you. So whenever you try to fight it or whenever you try to suppress it, it feels uncomfortable. It makes you feel uncomfortable. And it makes you not want to interact, or makes you not want to go out or to hang out with other people. And that's just not you, right? You like to be the life of the party. And whether it is that you're the one dancing, or it could just be you're the best dressed, right? You're the best this. Regardless of anything, there is this the way that you carry yourself, or the way that your presence demands this attention. Like, it's kind of like Leo walks in, it's like all eyes on Leo, and it's beautiful. And if anybody has ever made you feel bad because of that, then shame on them, right? Because nobody should feel threatened by another person. No one should ever feel threatened by another person. There is this need of needing to connect with people, or at least broaden your social circle, so that you are around individuals that are comfortable being themselves, because then they're going to be able to accept you as you are, and you don't have to explain yourself, you don't have to defend yourself, you're just you. And maybe that's where some of the issues may have been in the past, where you would dress a certain way and people are like, oh my god, why are you so flashy? Oh my god, why are you so happy? Oh my god, why are you so loud? Oh my god, why are you so this? And it's kind of like that in itself didn't even make you want to be around these people. It's kind of like, this is just me. Like, why is it everything I do bothers you, right? But maybe this whole energy of being the leader, showing up as a leader, is because now you're finally connecting with individuals that are accepting you as you are, right? And realizing that there is beauty in it. So if you were holding yourself back, if people were saying not so nice things to you because of just who you are, then needing to, you already know what you got to do. You got to set those boundaries and keep doing you and keep being yourself. But for no one in this world should you ever dim your light, should you ever stop being yourself. Because when you start to do that, everything within you starts to become unbalanced, and then it starts to affect everything else outside of you. Because if you notice, now that you're showing up as yourself, now that you're allowing yourself to show up as you again, everything in life seems to be going perfectly. Everything is starting to fall into place, and if it hasn't, it's going to start. The moment that you allow yourself to be yourself, the moment that you honor yourself exactly as you are, and you are okay with who you are, you start to attract all the things that you want in life. So let's go ahead and let's pull out a few tarot just to clarify. I just need three cards. I really like this energy. It's basically right there in the cards. Not in the cards, in the first phrase. Always a leader, never a follower. We have the Hermit in the reverse with the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So you're definitely allowing yourself to come back out and to just be yourself. With the Page of Cups, some of you are slowly getting back into the spotlight, especially like if it's a new group of friends, if it's a new place that you're going, or it's a new hobby. You know, maybe you're taking some dance classes, or maybe you're taking whatever it is that you're doing. You're trying to slowly ease yourself back into that, but what you don't realize is that people already seeing you as that leader, as that trendsetter. Why is that sender? Trendsetter. Alrighty, let's go ahead and let's pull out a love energy card. Now, this can be in any relationship, platonic or romantic. This can be your self-love or your passion for a hobby or a career. So give me one card. We have the Camera. Reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, and make memories. And you're definitely in a position to make a lot of new memories with a lot of interesting and new people. People that, again, are just themselves and are accepting you just as you are. You're learning from the past that any time, or you should be learning, that any time that you hold yourself back and that you don't honor yourself as you are, it affects everything, right? Not just internally, but also externally. It starts to affect your finances. It starts to affect your home life. It starts to affect your relationship, you know, with your loved ones and things like that, because you're almost kind of like in a shell, right? And you're afraid. It's almost kind of like I'm gonna say afraid, almost like afraid to say or to just be yourself. And when you're so constricted like that, it doesn't do you or anybody else around you any good. So I am happy to hear, and I am happy to see that you guys are getting back to being the leader that you guys are, and especially being the leader in your life again. So let's go ahead and let's pull out a closing message. Give me a closing message for Leo. Just one card, Spirit. What is a closing message for Leo? Number 47, Sky Bridge, possibility for union. So when we talk about possibility for union, we're talking about not just a romantic union, right? We're talking about coming into unions with all of those things that we desire, with all of those things that we dream of, with all of those goals, all of those things that we want to accomplish in our life. And you're coming into that union with it. The more that you show up as yourself, the more that you allow yourself to be that natural born leader, and you allow yourself to just be and to shine and to just demand that presence, demand that attention when you walk into a room. It is who you are. It is something that just people just gravitate towards you, and that is fine. We all have different roles that we play, right? And the more that you show up as yourself, and the more that you allow yourself to be within that energy, the closer that you get to being in union with what it is that you're trying to achieve, with where it is that you see, where it is that you want to see your life, right? Those goals, those dreams that you have about where you want to live, what type of lifestyle you want to live, what kind of money you want to have in your bank account, etc. But the first step to make that possible is by being you. Well, guys, that is all that I have. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Mwah. Bye-bye.